What's going on, everybody? Just want to take you through the avocado grove, show you how beautiful these trees are. Some of these trees are over 30 years old. Some of them are only about 15 years old. Amazing production, huge avocados, varieties of A-type and B-type. Hass avocado, lamb Hass avocados. I also have a few Fuerte on the lot. And it's actually pretty fun. As you can see, huge clusters, avocados everywhere. These still need about 2 months before we go in and harvest. I don't know why, but introduction just showed up. But it's okay, it's over. We'll get back to the avocado growing. Up in the Duluth area, Southern California. Sprinkler system under every avocado tree, super important. Avocado trees like a little bit of water many times. So don't give it a lot of water all at once and flood it out. They don't like wet feet. They don't want to drown in water, but they do like water. A lot of water, but very little at a time. So it's important to make sure that irrigation is set perfectly. Don't forget to always fertilize your trees, no matter how old they are and how big they are. You can use liquid fertilizers and put them in your drip lines. You can do granular fertilizers and spread them out every 3 months, even every 4 months. I do a lot of container growing and raised bed growing at home, as you can see from my other videos. I have clay soil in my backyard, so it's very hard to grow, but you could overcome those hurdles by growing in a raised garden bed. Nothing too high, 2-3 feet off the ground is sufficient, and make sure you have well-drained soil. So super sandy soil is what they like. You could also throw perlite in there or gravel. And yeah, avocados like lots of sunshine. They do not like over 105-degree weather. Actually, from 100 degrees and up, it's pretty bad on them. They don't like small young trees. I would recommend protecting them with a shade cloth, 30% shade, so they only receive 70% sun. Obviously, on the huge trees that are 20-30 feet tall, that's something that's not going to be able to take place. But the bigger the trees are, their top canopies cover the bottom portion of the tree anyways. And you can always expect to lose 10 to 15, 20% of your trees due to the weather. Especially here in Southern California, we have really hot summers, like over 100 degrees, and even in the wintertime, we dip into the 40s. A lot of avocados don't like to go below 40 degrees. If you do, another reason to cover your tree and keep them protected when they're small and young, or they will die. I've lost many trees due to the cold, and many trees due to the hot weather. But it's a learning curve, just like anything. You gotta put in the time and the energy, the effort, and everything works out in the end. Most of the time. So irrigation is important, the weather's important, fertilizer's important, the shade, the sun, pests. Be careful on pests. There's not too many pests that go on the leaves and eat the leaves, other than like grasshoppers and stuff. But you could get like ant farms under your mulch. Mulching is extremely important, especially when you have big trees and young trees, believe it or not. So there's a lot you could do to take care of these trees, and just like anything, the more love you give it, the more love they give you back. So up here, it's about 600 feet above sea level, and we do get ocean breeze, even though it's about an hour away, believe it or not. But growing avocados on a hillside works, because when it does rain, the water doesn't stay still and flood out your trees. The water runs down the hill, and only the top 6 inches of the soil usually gets wet, unless it rains for 2-3 weeks straight, which is something that really never happens here in SoCal. Not to say that it won't in the future, because every year the weather's been changing more and more, but yeah. Feel free to drop a comment. Let me know if you have any questions in regards to baby avocados, cloning, grafting, mature trees, anything. Hope you enjoy. Happy gardening, guys.